I hope you can hear me. So, after our last video, we had so many wonderful suggestions about how we can resolve the immediate problems with the water issues that we had. And one of the ones that I loved so much was from my amigo Darren, who suggested that planting trees is a good way to help manage the flow of water, because obviously they drink a lot of the stuff, so they'll take from the water table. And as we want to grow a food forest, as it's tree planting season, this is what I am doing. Now this is for Miss Sarah. So today, it was actually yesterday, was our 28th anniversary of being together. And on our anniversary, on our anniversaries in those 28 years, we've never been apart. So it was a bit of a tough day. And also she found out she had COVID as well. So one thing I knew would cheer her up would be citrus trees. So I went to the market in Figueira de Vinhos because I heard that there's a guy from Miranda de Corvo that goes there every Sunday, and he has an excellent selection of trees. And from him I purchased a lemon tree, and I don't know whether you can see behind me. No, that's the orange tree, and that's the lemon tree. And Sarah wanted them on the border at this end. I don't know why, who am I to question the boss? But what I've done is I've plumped for the orange tree here because they can grow up to 50 feet tall, and the lemon tree there because they grow a lot shorter. So it made sense to sort of balance them out in height using the topography of the land. Get me? So yeah, this is the start of our food forest, really. We're going to plant so many different kinds of fruit trees and nuts, and just basically anything that produces food. They're welcome on our land. So yeah, so this is a start. Very boring video, me putting some trees in the ground, but this is for Miss Sarah. So if you don't want to watch me digging some holes, you can turn off now and go and watch somebody doing something else. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. My plan is to dig a hole, put in at the bottom, very, very deep, a load of this old wood. So, you know, they're just branches and pine cones, which will create an area of humus and agua retention, water retention, and aeration, and biodiversity. What's happened to me today? So yeah, that's the plan. Dig a hole, put this stuff in, then Guy and Zinda have got a big compost heap which they said I can use because it would just go to waste otherwise. So I'm going to go and get that up here, and then I've got some leftover bagged compost to go around the actual top and the roots. And then I'll give them a good water, and that will be the start, which will be one orange tree, super sweet apparently, for sumo de laranja natural, which means freshly squeezed orange juice, which you can buy in all the cafes here, and it's just nectar from heaven. So and the lemon tree, that'll go into lemon cake, which is also manna from heaven. So anyway, I'm going to start digging a hole. So if you don't want to see that, turn off now. Ciao. I'll show you how I've done this. I don't know whether this is a good idea, but I was chatting to Guy, and he seemed to think that this would give good water retention and aeration, and just a slow release. You know, as this rots down underground, it will just release goodness and create, encourage insects and worms to gather there to give aeration. So if you think any differently, if I'm doing this wrong, then please comment down below, because we are novices. We're just using what little brain power we have to do our very best. So any advice, muito bom. Okay, so here's the hole. Let's see if I can get out of the sun. So there we go. So I put a load of little twigs and branches and pine cones underneath. Then I'm going to use the remainder of this bag of compost that we bought from somewhere that was for some flower pots that Sarah wanted. And then look at this. I mean, if this isn't giving our fruit trees the best start in life, Guy and Zinda, I applaud you. Look at this. It's just gooey, sticky, fluffy manna from heaven. Guy and Zinda, I know you'll be watching. Muito obrigado, amigos. Okay, let's get this tree in the ground. first fruit tree that we've planted. May this bring fruit and joy to many people over many years. Now, if I've done something incorrectly, then please let me know. Any advice, greatly appreciated. Let's get the lemon tree in. How amazing is this to have a piece of land where you can grow so much food that you can sustain yourself without having to buy oranges, lemons, pears, plums, quince, cork oak, because I'm always using cork. Pine for firewood. Most of these pines are coming out, but we are keeping some because apparently they create an acidic area which is perfecto for mirtillo and marengo, the strawberries and blueberries. So we'll have an area with some pines, and there will be blueberries and strawberries. Fraga? Hello, baby. She's recovered well. Yesterday she was neutered. She had an operation and she's now sterile, which is great because we don't want kittens. There are enough cats in Portugal already. I think there's more cats than people. Anyway, she was in such a mess. I might share some of the videos. I took some videos of her for Sarah because I was so worried. And she was it was awful. It was horrendous. So we didn't get much sleep. And then this morning she wakes me up kissing my nose, and she has a bowl of food, and she's back to Frag attack, a normal, wonderful self. Hello, my little baby. Oh, you good girl. You've been playing with your friends. Where are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're all recovered, aren't you? He's a good girl. He's a good pusscat. He's a good girl. So, you attacking me? Oh, you're a lovely cat. You're a lovely cat, aren't you? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Should we go and show the people the fruit trees? Hey? Shall we? Should we go and show them the fruit trees? Come on. Come on. Let's do the fruit trees and then we'll discuss drainage channels. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. She's like a dog. She's like my surrogate dog. So, I just thought I'd show you. It's like a little bench. Looks like a little sofa. But it's also some steps between the terraces, which makes things a lot easier. So here, I'm pretty sure this is a fruit tree. I don't know of what kind. Okay, so there is the orange tree. There is lemon tree. So this is the start of many, many fruit trees. So Miss Sarah is, look at this cat. Go on, Fraga. Miss Sarah is at home researching researching what trees go where, what trees need what, and what's the best way to set out our forest of food. Come on. So a lot of these pine trees, I mean, this is just an awful cluster of trees, and they've got to go. Oh, look at that. See that? Some serious poopity poopy. Come on. So yeah, so we've got it's tree planting season. The cheapest chips, those that orange tree and that lemon tree were €8 each. So €16 for 2 trees. So I'm just gonna, whilst I've got the time, I'm just gonna fire in loads of fruit trees. I just need the boss lady to tell me exactly where she wants them. So so she's the brains and I'm the donkey. Borrow the donkey. So water management at this time, what I've done, do you know what, I've just managed to have a solar shower and a shave. Solar shower. Oh man, the sunshine is delicious because it's been pretty moist and pretty wet here. So so yeah, to have some sunshine back is really nice. That's better. There we go. You can see me now. Where is Fraga? Fraga poos! Fraga! Come on. Come on, this way. She's a good dog, isn't she? Come on. Right, okay, sorry. I don't know where I was then. Thinking about my dogs. She's a good girl. Right, okay. So this is the first gully, and what I've done is I've dug it out further so that that's our first line of defence, and that goes down into the ruin, who we don't know who owns it. So anyway, that's the first line of defence, the first gully. Now, any water that gets through, see, look at this. This is piggies in the night. Look at that. They're mucky pups, aren't they? This is the second line of defence, which is the second gully, and we've dug this out, so that should take the water away that way. And then the third and final line of defence, which is what we saw earlier on. This is this is near the basement. We dug up the road, but then nobody comes down here. But me and Guy did it. It wasn't me. So anyway, this is to take water away from the basement, which is just there. The sunshine's nice, isn't it, Fragapus? So this point here at the bottom of the gully we've dug is lower than the, the slope leading down to the basement. So hopefully we've got 3 lines of defence. But anyway, this is all just temporary. Look at these, pretty, isn't they? Little roses. So anyway, that's where we're at. We need new gutters everywhere. We need a French drain all the way around the outside of the property. But that's coming. That's all in the pipeline. For now, she's going mental. She's fully recovered from her operation, you see. So anyway, folks, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hello, baby. Come on, let's go and have some burgers. Normally on our anniversary we go out for a meal, but I can't, so I've got some burgers that are made in Avalar by a local butcher, and they're rather delicious. So I'm having a burger, and I'm sure Fraga might have a little tiny bit of burger too, because she's my little friend. Cheers, folks.